Another summer day has come and gone away from Paris or Rome, but I wanna go home. Maybe surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. Just wanna go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. And I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you, each one a line or two. I'm fine, baby, how are you? Well, I would send them, but I know that it's just not enough. My words were cold and flat, and you deserve more than that. Another aeroplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. I got to go home. Let me go home. I'm just too far from where you are. I wanna come home. And I feel just like I'm living someone else's life. It's like I just stepped outside when everything was going right. And I know just why you could not come along with me. This was not your dream, but you always believed in me. Another winter day has come and gone away in either Paris or Rome, and I wanna go home. Let me go home. And I'm surrounded by a million people. I still feel alone. Let me go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. Let me go home. My run, baby, I'm done. I gotta go home. Let me go home. It'll all be alright. I'll be home tonight. I'm coming back home. You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So, darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing, but while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. So don't forget who's taking you home or in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh baby, won't you save the last dance for me? Ooh, you make a promise that you'll save the last dance for me. Save the last dance, the very last dance for me. Needed the shelter of someone's arms, and there you were. Needed someone to understand my ups and downs, and there you were. With sweet love and devotion, touching my emotions, I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I just wanna stop and thank you, baby. Oh, oh yeah, how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I close my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was such a bore. Everywhere I went, you know, I've been there before. But you brighten up for me all of my days with a love so sweet in so many ways. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I just wanna stop and thank you, baby. Oh, oh, how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. To me than I was to myself. For me there is you and there ain't nobody else. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I just wanna stop and thank you, baby. Oh, 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 how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. It's like California, don't you know, to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
about the seashells on that pebble beach. Remember when that crab came up and pinched your feet? When that old guy gave us all those drinks for free? Do you still get knocked down by that Bacardi breeze? Then I know that you're somewhere thinking of me. Oh yes you are. Then I know that you're somewhere thinking of me. Oh, ooh, yeah, yeah. No point regretting that it didn't last. No point regretting that it went so fast. Time that we had was like sand in our hands. But when I look behind, I'm so glad that you were mine. I remember taking you home on that 86, standing in your doorway where we used to kiss. Then your dad came out and chased me down the street. If you remember just how scared I used to be, then I know that you're somewhere thinking of me. I know, wherever you go, that you'll be thinking about me now. I know, wherever you go, that you'll be thinking about me. Bumped into Iron down in Waterloo. She told me that you got yourself somebody new. She said you must have liked him 'cause he's oh so nice. But I remember that you like a pinch of spice. Well, I know wherever you go, that you'll be thinking about me now. I know wherever you go, that you'll be thinking about me now. I know be thinking about me now. I know be thinking about me now. Wherever you go, you'll be thinking about me. You'll be thinking about me now.
First rule, never let them change you. Rule 2, do you to the fullest, and never be ashamed to. You just good at what they can't do, and they hate that. They wanna paint you and they color, put you in another, but what they don't accept and what they don't see. The best thing is what you already be.
Oh, her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say